Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Houston's native son, the dynamic, charismatic, and honorable mayor of the city of Houston, Sylvester Turner.
Look, let me start off by thanking Gina Gaston and ABC, KTRK for co-producing this event and partnering with us. I can't thank them enough. They do a great deal for our city, and Gina is just exceptional. But please give it up to KTRK Channel 13. Thank you so much. Look, each year we plan the July 4th celebration. We focus on elements we believe will make for a great patriotic civic celebration. I certainly want to acknowledge again my council members Carlos Cisneros and Councilmember Brenda Stardick, who are both here. And civic events in Houston are so important to our communities and neighborhoods and bring our citizens together. And large-scale events like Freedom Over Texas are important because they showcase our city and, quite frankly, they showcase our people. And this past year has been a challenging one for Houstonians. I don't have to tell you about that, but I can tell you that we have come out stronger and on the other side. And Houstonians have shown time and again that we will lift up one another, that no matter what the circumstances may be, together we are Houston strong. And we are also a very generous and giving city, and that's why we allowed Golden State to win the 7th game. I don't want them to get that twisted, you know. I had to throw that one in. That's not in the script. I look around this room and I'm totally in awe of all of our sponsors, and I truly am. Citgo, you titled this important event and you've donated nearly $11 million to help those in need in Houston and the Texas Gulf Coast. This includes $6 million to adopt the Independent Heights neighborhood, where in 3 short years, Citgo will restore 300 homes for Houstonians, primarily elderly senior citizens. So thank you so very much. Citgo was not the only one to aid in Hurricane Harvey recovery. Many of our anchor and event sponsors also stepped up for Houstonians when the time came. Thank you to Walmart for providing rubber boots to be used by law enforcement in a moment's notice, and for all the donations and support in Houston and along the coast. I am thankful for our partnership and your sponsorship of the ever-popular, the All-American Kids Zone. Please give it up to Walmart. To Southwest Airlines, I want to thank you for your continued partnership and for the important role you played in getting those rubber boots here and fast for our first responders. And let me tell you, they really needed them, and we all appreciate what you did. Your commitment to Houston is evident and very much appreciated. Please give it up to Southwest Airlines. Many thanks to our long time, 31 years to be exact, friends at Bud Light Silver Eagle Distributors. They are in the beer business, and they have some nice brew. I mean, you know. But when Harvey hit, their priorities shifted. They discontinued their beer production and filled cans with water to distribute to Houstonians and others in need. Please give it up to Bud Light Silver Eagle. And Dr. Pepper, you just can't have one can without getting another. They donated product and money to help out in Houston's time of need. To the folks at Dr. Pepper, we know that you are one of a kind. Give it up to Dr. Pepper. And to the other sponsors who supported efforts during Harvey, who also support this event, and to so many other initiatives for our community, I want to thank you as well. Wells Fargo, Thank you for returning as our stage sponsor in Liberty Park. Give it up to Wells Fargo. And U.S. Family Health Plan, welcome back. They previously titled this event and are returning to sponsors the Symbols of Freedom in Liberty Park. Thank you for seeing the inherent value of Houston's July 4th event. Please give it up to U.S. Family Health Plan. Annually, Citgo Freedom Over Texas presents an opportunity to lift up those in need. And after the devastation of Harvey, I can tell you the need is even greater than before. I'm happy to again announce that we will commit 10% of concessions proceeds to our community partner, the Houston Food Bank. Another partner I'd like to thank is Cox Media Group. For all you do to promote our event, we appreciate your partnership. Please give it up to Cox Media. And thank you to our official hotel sponsor, DoubleTree Hilton Downtown, for the hospitality and great food. We find ourselves here again. Please give it up to DoubleTree Houston Downtown. And thank you all to our booth sponsors, in-kind partners, and men and women of our city departments. You all play an important role. I do want to acknowledge special events, Susan Christian, who grew. Oftentimes we thank everybody else. But I want to thank my own staff and employees and the contributions that they make, because this is not their only event. They are handling 35 to 40 events every single week. So let me just take this special moment to thank my own folk who helped make it possible. Susan Christian, stand up. All the folk at special events, please stand up wherever you are. Thank you. Yeah, please. Come on, all one more time. All my folks, stand up. Thank you. I want to thank them because, quite frankly, without them, no me. Okay? They don't do their jobs well, I don't do my job well. They do their job well, then I stand up and take a lot of the credit. But I want to thank you. And I want to especially thank them because let me tell you, in the private sector, they would be paid a lot more than what we can pay them. And they have families, bills, responsibilities as well. And they work not because they're getting paid for it. They work because they care, and it's what they do, and it's a part of their calling. And I want them to know that I appreciate every single thing that they do. In closing, thank you all for continuing to remember and promote the sacrifices made by our men and women who have fought and died to protect the freedom that we hold so dear. This has been an incredible day. I started off with about 500 employees at Dow, with representatives coming from 35 different countries, and the focus was on diversity and inclusion, and they were meeting right here in the city of Houston. I then left there and went to the Houston Can Academy graduation. Dr. Murillo, these were students that people had given up on, and quite frankly, most of them had given up on themselves. And when people told them that the mayor was coming, Gina, they didn't believe it. They didn't even believe the folk when they told them, because some of them said, no one pays us any attention. But to be with them, those kids, it was incredible. And then to leave them and go to City Hall, the Legacy Room, and to be with our veterans, people from the Army, celebrating their 243rd anniversary, and to be with all of them at City Hall, incredible. And isn't it ironic to follow that up to be here with you as we prepare to celebrate 4th of July. And it is a remarkable event because of those who served, who sacrificed, who gave of their lives. Many were injured. Many have come back facing difficulties at home. We are here today to honor our sponsors, to talk about our freedom, and again, reminded that freedom is not free. The least we can do is to come out in big numbers and to celebrate together, recognizing our diversity, but also bearing in mind that we must always be a grateful city. A grateful city, a grateful state leads to a grateful country. And we literally could not do that without the sponsors in this room. We don't take it for granted. We recognize you could be spending your money elsewhere, but for whatever reason, you've chose to make the investment right here in the city of Houston. And for that, we want to say thank you. Gina, back to you.
Pastor, you had me teary-eyed. Thank you. So well said.